Who first told you to cover up? What if the truth is being bare in nature isn't shameful at all? It's healing, it reconnects you to your body and to the natural world. Welcome back to Hiking Without a Stitch. Get naked, be free, and be kind. I'll share my journey into naturism, stories from the trail, and conversations with others who have found freedom in the open air. Welcome back to Hiking Without a Stitch, where we get naked, get free, and we get real and have some conversations. In episode 1, I shared how I found naturism, and episode 2, we talked about where you can actually go naked in nature. But today's a little bit different. I am joined by my wife, Olivia, and we're going to be talking about what it's like to open up to her, what it was like for me to open up to her about being a naturist and wanting to be outside naked, and how she reacted, how eventually all this led to her first naked hike and a new freedom between us. This episode is about honesty, trust, and learning how to navigate hard conversations together. I know in a lot of relationships, the partner is not a fan of nudity and being naked, and that really makes it hard because your excitement to share newfound confidence and joy from being naked can affect your relationship, not always in a good way. So it's my hope that we can go over how to navigate through moments of uncertainty when talking to your spouse or partner about being naked and what were helpful things that we did. I would like to introduce my beautiful wife, Olivia Norman. Thank you for joining me today.
Hi, guys.
Oh, hold on. I had you muted. Try that again.
Hi, guys.
Olivia, tell me just a little bit about yourself.
I'm 35. I grew up in Washington State, but we moved to Arizona
4 years, 3, 4?
3 years ago now. And
she's a baking master.
yeah, I love to cake decorate and bake sourdough bread.
Her sourdough's really good.
I homeschool our 2 kids, and on our days off, we go hiking and just love to be outside.
And you are not a naturist?
I don't think I'd consider myself a naturist because I like to be in more secluded areas or by myself.
Mm-hmm. So you're just an at-home, an at-home girl.
A homebody.
A homebody girl.
A homebody.
A home booty.
Is that what I said?
No, you said homebody.
I
said home booty because you're here alone at home naked.
But no, I feel like we've been on our healing journey for like a year now, and life just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, really. Like once we moved down here, that was like a transformation for our whole family. The sun and the opportunity too. I guess in Washington, I never would have thought to walk around naked outside. I mean,
No.
Okay,
with rain and snow.
Well, with rain and snow, I mean, when I'd go turkey hunting, I'd go skinny dipping.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'd go with Nathan or Robert, and I'd just go off on my own and jump in the creek.
Mm-hmm.
But this environment is way different than Washington. The desert, there's something magical about it that just invites raw. You're like,
well, just the fact that we get more sun.
Yeah.
And you want to be outside more.
No kidding. Let's just get right into it. Do you remember when I first brought up naturism to you? Or being naked?
When we first moved down here, or was it when we moved in the house?
I think it's when we moved up into the house.
Okay, so that was like a year after moving to Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think I was like in the kitchen making dinner, and you came in and were telling me that like you went to Tank Verde and hike naked, and I think at first I was just like, I just became really defensive. Like thinking, oh my gosh, why did you do that? Why would you do that? Like, why would you go hiking naked and go to a nude beach?
Why do you think you had that reaction? What was your perception of, like, what did you think I was trying to do?
I thought you were trying to check out like other naked women.
Mm-hmm. And so you're kind of upset when I eventually told you. It caught you off guard.
Defensive, closed off. Yeah, I wasn't very open-minded.
Mm-hmm. At that point. I remember that because I felt really down after trying to tell you because you got mad, and I was like, oh man, now she's like mad at me.
Yeah, basically we're not talking about this. Like, okay. I'm like, I just have to deal with this. Like, my husband went nude hiking and I didn't really know why. Again, I thought you just wanted to go and like see naked women, and I didn't think that you would like ever like hook up with anyone or anything like that, but
you just thought I was trying to be a perv. Was that the only reason that you were upset about it?
Well, no, just because, I mean, I knew nothing about it. I just thought it was not acceptable to do that. Because, yeah, I never heard anything about nudity or the benefits of it. Like,
do you, like, growing up, what was your relationship to your body and like with nudity? Was there ever nudity in your household or no nudity at all?
I'd get the wrong attention from guys. Like when I was younger, it's like I didn't even ask for it.
Yeah.
But people would whistle at me if I was out riding my bike. And I mean, I used to wear a tank top and shorts and stuff. And then when I started getting like whistled at and like it just made me feel uncomfortable and like it wasn't okay, and so I covered up a lot. Baggy sweatshirts, baggy jeans, like hats. It's like I didn't want to be seen, like, so I think it just made that harder. Yeah.
Because you were what, 12, 13? 10? Okay. So you developed like, early for your age. And guys were like grown men. Adults were whistling at a 10-year-old girl.
Right. Yeah.
That's just disgusting.
But yeah, it's like I feel like I just got all these like messages that it was like not okay to like be myself and show my body because you're sending the wrong message. But yeah, I think that just kind of made the journey harder. But again, it's things like that I've had to work through. So.
Yep. What was your perception of nudity up until the last, 5-6 years?
I mean, nudity was just, to me, I viewed it as bad and wrong.
And only for sex? You only got naked for sex or showering?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the only time you were to be naked is if you're married and, like, yeah, if you're taking a shower. So, yeah, it wasn't good things. But it's just a process of unlearning.
Yeah, I mean, you have to unlearn negative self-talk and stuff that culturally or from religious organizations or family that you just grow up hearing. You have to like shed that, and that takes a lot of time and patience.
Yeah.
So when a spouse or significant other brings up, hey, I want to be naked, and, I'd love for you to join me, I can see how that catches people off guard or makes spouses and significant others defensive and kind of shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I brought it up to you, do you remember the first time I brought it up to you?
Yeah.
I sent you a few episodes from Helen Berryman's
That's right.
podcast. It's totally escaping my mind.
Yeah, and I think at first I didn't listen to him at all, but you kept sending me podcast, and I just wouldn't listen to him because I'm like, oh, I'm busy with the kids. We're doing school, and I got to do housework.
Mm-hmm.
But I think maybe I was going grocery shopping and finally listened to one in the car ride to town, and listened to her podcast and just her talking about it, and just like the benefits she's gone through, and that she was just talking about like age and how she wished she would have known this like years ago, like would have known all of this much sooner.
Yep. That's so for a spouse to be sending, it was good for me to send you like little articles. And the way that I looked at it was that
because she was talking of like the benefits of it, and I feel like that's kind of what you want to share with your spouse.
Yeah.
So they're more open to it.
Yeah, and I felt like I was just giving you bits and pieces to digest if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, we did have a couple moments where you were like, you kind of got pissed. You're like, why are you like looking at this shit? You know what I mean? And then you got to ease off, and then you send an article or a podcast, just sprinkling the seeds. When I brought this up to you, the whole thing caught you off guard, and especially when I told you I'd already gone nude hiking with Robert, and I had gone to Tank Verde Falls, you were a little upset with me, and I totally understand why, and I was super hesitant to tell you because I thought you would not really approve, and I didn't know how to bring it up directly. And now looking back, I wish that I had spoken to you directly and just been upfront with my like desire to go try it and look at it. But I've thought a lot about this, that things happen for a reason in the time frames that they're supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think the earlier versions of you or myself, were ready for that, shift and transition to try this. We both needed time to gain self-awareness and grow and build trust and really understand ourselves before we could understand this part of being naked together or naked in nature.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with that.
So I really appreciate you not completely shutting the door and eventually being open to, joining me and looking into this whole thing a lot more than just saying, no, you're weird. Like, fuck that,
Yeah. I think that was my initial thought, was like, there's no way that I could do this.
Mm-hmm. Like, what did you think when I first said I went naked hiking by myself?
Well, yeah, I was shocked. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he did that. Or like he did that and didn't tell me. Like, he can't like trust me.
Mm-hmm.
But also, you thought I was going to react like that, and I did. So you know me pretty well.
So were you hurt or just like frustrated that I didn't tell you?
No, I wasn't hurt. I think I was just more frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
just like, I guess, not knowing like what you were doing, and then also like missing out on the experience too.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about your experience. That's really why I want to have you on here, is because you're my wife and we navigated some hard conversations and did experience some frustration and turmoil. And I remember, do you remember when I first was sending you podcasts about naturism and being outdoors naked and yada, yada, yada?
Mm-hmm.
I came home one night and I just stripped off and I was walking around and you were like, what do you think you're doing?
Or didn't I say, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah. And then that was like another thing that was, I don't want to say shocking, but just different
Mm-hmm.
than how I was brought up and from how we've lived the last decade or more.
Lots of indoctrination, cultural, religious.
Right.
Like, why do you think that we have those thoughts about our bodies and about nudity, and you're even inside the walls of our own homes with the curtains drawn?
I know.
There's I have to cover up. What is that?
I just think it's like society here in the U.S. and just the media, or I don't know, like the normal is to cover up. And I mean, my grandparents too, growing up, I mean, they were very proper. They were from England, and so there was lots of rules, and we always had to be, clean and our hair brushed and
So put in order.
Yes, put in order. So, and then going to like public school, I mean, we had the dress codes and everything, and I mean, they didn't want you showing skin in school. So,
and then you and I have talked about growing up in the church.
Yep.
And the kind of religious body shaming that went on. And we both had different, experiences and stuff, but that to me played into a lot of it as well.
Yeah. Just always at church, being dressed and put together. Like being put together as a person was being fully clothed.
Yeah, and I think the standard in the church in my mind, was, to be perfect.
Or
and
it
like
was
you're never good enough. You have to, repent for your worth.
Well, I was just gonna say that, like, sex was for marriage, and part of that was like being naked. So cover up, save that for marriage.
Yeah.
Like,
do you remember the first time being nude?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, because I mean, I think it had been for like 6 months now. Like, you've been walking around the house naked, and then like the kids were, and then I was like the only one wearing clothes, and so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like take off my clothes and sit here with you guys.
I remember coming out of the shower, and for the longest time you were resistant to taking off your clothes, and the kids would walk by naked and you'd like roll your eyes like, oh my gosh, I have my own nudist camp going on here at my house. And I was like coming out of the shower, and I walked by the kitchen, and you were standing there like making coffee, and you weren't wearing any clothes. And I was like, oh man, it's happening. No one freak out.
Yeah.
Don't mess this up, John. Don't say anything. Just act normal.
But no, I mean, I'd say like the first like 8 or 10 times I would get nude in the house. Only if all the blinds and everything are closed,
Mm-hmm.
of course. But all you guys are nude, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna try it. But it took me like 10 times of being uncomfortable and just kind of sitting through the emotions, I guess. And then finally it just became more normal, like the more that I practiced it. But it took a little while to get there for me.
Mm-hmm. But that first step for you was trying it out in the safety of your home.
Yeah. And then you built the back area.
Yeah, I built us a back area off of our bedroom that's secluded, and we can go out and lay in the sun and sit in lawn chairs and just kind of enjoy being outside, with a privacy fencing around us. And
In a relaxing atmosphere.
yeah, in a relaxing atmosphere.
Yeah.
That really helped. We've talked a lot about this since that, like, being naked isn't automatically about sex, and there's a difference between being naked because it feels natural and you're trying to get some health benefits and it makes you feel at peace, and then being naked for sexual reasons. Men, don't turn it into a sexual invite. That's just my opinion. It's like, if your significant other or spouse actually works up the nerve to take off their clothes and walks around your house, don't treat it like a invite to be sexual.
Yeah, I think just don't make a big deal out of it. Because I feel like you didn't make a big deal out of it, and I like realized that I was like, okay, you and the kids, like, no one's looking at me. Or it's like they would look at me and then that was it. Then it's like just moving on to the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say just don't make a big deal out of it and just kind of let them be and work things out in their own mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's kind of what I needed. But yeah, I had a lot of stuff I was like working through. So, about it not being okay. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I needed. It was like, I just needed a safe place and where no one made such a big deal.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you did.
Well, it's like we're all brought into this world naked. And then at some point, we're told to cover everything up and like feel shame for it. And we shouldn't, but since, practicing nudity, it's like, I like see people like almost for who they are, like without judgment. It's like, okay, like we all have the same body parts and they look different. But yeah, I don't know. It's almost like you look into their brain or something.
Yeah.
Like, you're not judging them by the way that they look. It's just...
Yeah. And you're really seeing deeper than just the outside appearance.
like who this person
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're almost really drawn to like their story. It's like, who are you?
Right.
Tell me like, how'd you get to this point?
Right.
And
Yeah.
like, that's the one thing I noticed when we were down on the nude beach, talking to all these different people. And it's like, dude, where'd you come from? Like, wow. And now we're both here. That's so crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun day. And just seeing other people's bodies too. You realize that we're all perfectly imperfect. And that everyone has the same body parts. And it's not good or bad. It's just what we have.
And I just want to add, like, by showing our kids that and showing our kids our bodies, like, they know what real bodies look like.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like that's really important for them to know as they grow older. And then, too, it's like, oh, it's just breasts,
Yep.
Or a penis. You don't need to make such a big deal about it.
Yeah, and they
don't
can
need to
see
sexualize it.
they can see people's bodies at different ages. You know, our bodies change and fluctuate, and so them going to the nude beach or hanging out and seeing other naked people, it shows them the normalcy of aging, but it really releases that preconceived notion that X is the goal. There is no goal. We're here to enjoy this experience and grow and learn.
Yep.
So eventually you agreed to go on a naked hike with me. Do you remember that? Were you nervous, excited going into, as like we drove out there?
So I remember, because I think like a week before we actually went on the hike, you were like, oh, on my like next day off, we're going to go on a nude hike. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm going to do this. Like, you know, but, you know, at this point, I feel like I've been more open-minded and wanting to grow more. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. But I was so nervous for like that whole week. And, I mean, even like walking out to the trail till we got in the desert, I was nervous. And I was like, oh my gosh, am I actually going to do this? Like,
So what helped you relax, like during the hike? Like you said, you were nervous walking out the trail. What was it for you that helped you go, oh, this is okay? Because I think at first you were really nervous, and I think you just took off your top.
yeah. So we had hiked a little while, and I mean, it was nice and sunny out. So again, it's like we're literally in the middle of the desert. No one's around. Like, I'm safe. This is a safe spot. Like, I was with you. So I feel like that kind of helped.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it was just realizing no one was around, and why not? It's like, let's get some sun on my skin, you know?
Yeah.
Like, get the benefits from the sun, like, while we're out hiking.
Well, and
Like,
to me, it's so freeing because you're out there
yeah.
and you start to blend into nature. You feel the wind on your skin and the grass touch your legs, and it's like
You hear the birds, and
Or,
but
I
yeah,
mean,
and again, it's like first I took off my top, and that was really uncomfortable. But then, yeah, I was like having the sun on my skin and feeling the wind and just walking and relaxing. And you kind of walked ahead of me, so it's like, I mean, it was almost like I was out there by myself. And then, yeah, I was like looking for rocks and stuff, and I think that's when I was like, you know what? Why not? Like, I think it was halfway through the hike, but I was like, okay, why not? I'm just going to take my shorts off because no one's out here.
mm-hmm. I was really proud of you.
And I don't know, it was really freeing. It was also uncomfortable, but it was like pushing me out of my comfort zone and all good stuff.
What was uncomfortable about it?
Well, just being nude.
Just being nude?
But also I'm working on like my self-image, and so it's been very extra tough for me like to do this and open up, but it's been amazing and good. A good experience.
Have you seen a positive outcome from being naked and going out in nature and seeing nudity? Has it helped your self-image a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think just being comfortable with ourselves as we are with no clothes on, like, that's huge. That's a huge step. But yeah, I have felt more confidence, and
That's so cool. I just watching you go through this process, I've seen you blossom. I've got to watch you gain more confidence and more love for yourself. And that's really cool to see because we don't know how much freedom comes from just letting go of all the baggage and the bullshit that we carry.
Mm-hmm.
And just accepting the fact that this is who I am, and there's certain facts about you. This is your body. You should be grateful that you have it. That you have life, and that it can take you on these adventures.
Yeah.
And that's really, you have this, you learn to love the little moments and the simple things because life is special.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, since having 2 kids and, you know, your body changes a lot and no one's really prepared for that. And yeah. But yeah, I just think, you know, I don't know. Yeah, it's just really like help being open-minded and loving our bodies and loving ourselves, and also accepting each other as we are. And that's just led to us to be more open and honest with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And made our relationship closer.
Yeah, I feel like our relationship has gotten way stronger, way closer, and more authentic by being bare. Not just physically, but, you know, spiritually and mentally, just being raw with each other and having hard conversations and, you know, working on ourselves, because that's not easy at all.
No, it's not.
It's a lot of work and a lot of frustration that goes into unlearning stuff that you spent your whole life absorbing.
Yeah, and then we're different in the aspect that, like, you'll want to talk about things, like, right after it happens, and I need to, like, think about it for, like, a day. Like, I need to collect my thoughts and think about it so I can tell you exactly how I feel.
Okay, so this is kind of a good segue. Because you say you need time to process. What's a good way for a spouse to bring this up, or a partner to bring this up to their loved one, that, hey, I'm interested in this? Like, what's something that helped you process this information and become more open, and what's something that, like, hindered you, or that you would be like, you guys shouldn't do that?
Be honest and open, and hopefully you're open before you kind of tell them you're kind of like interested in this, and maybe tell them why you're interested in it, like for the health benefits, so that their mind doesn't just travel and think of scenarios that aren't true.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to go with your spouse to like a nude resort, or you want to go on a nude hike and you like want them to go, but they're being like resistant, and I just feel like you need to have kind of a solid relationship, like just as in where you guys are honest with each other and communicate well, because if you don't like have those things first,
if you don't have a solid relationship or a strong communication or, you know, trust,
it's like going to be harder to be open to want to do those things with your spouse. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
When is the right time to bring it up? Before or after I try it myself? What's your opinion?
I mean, that's just my opinion, but I wouldn't go without them, like, unless they know about it. Like, at least let them
be
know.
Like, hey, I plan on going here. You're welcome to come with me, but I am going.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say it like that, but...
Okay.
Just say, like, I'm thinking of going to, like, a nude resort.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I don't know. Every relationship's different, because some people, like, one spouse will go and the other doesn't care, you know, but definitely communicate that you're going to go or you want to go, and why do you want to go?
So if I came to you back before you were down with it, if I came to you and was like, hey, there's this nude resort, I'm thinking of going, you would have been like,
No.
shut the door.
Gosh.
That's hysterical. See what I mean? It's hard.
It is hard.
Yeah, she found out and she was pissed at me that I had gone hiking with my best friend Robert. We had gone to Tank Verde and hiked, and I was naked, and there was naked dudes there, and I told Olivia, she's like, what? You did what with Robert? What the fuck? What helped you start to feel safe and supported in exploring being naked with me, even though it was out of your comfort zone?
Well, I think just because like when you started walking around the house and I was kind of starting to dip my toes into it, you like told me that you're like, nobody like cares that you're naked. So I just think just trying it and giving it a chance.
Just taking that first step and doing it.
Right.
In a safe environment.
Right. Like, yeah, maybe try walking around your house first, or if you have a area outside that you can sit in the sun in, like.
Yeah.
Just trying it, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty gentle way to start. Another thing that I would say would be trying skinny dipping. I think that's a real safe. Because when you tried swimming in topless at Tank Verde, it was like the water was kind of a cover.
Right.
You're
a blanket.
Naked. Yeah, a blanket. You're naked, but you're
right.
surrounded by water and down in there, so no one can really see me.
Right.
So I think that's a safe thing for beginners. And honestly, going to a recognized like naturist club that's backed by ANNER, American Association for Nude Recreation. That way you're going to get exactly the type of experience that you want, and you're not going to accidentally go to possibly like a swingers resort or just an experience that you wouldn't want to experience,
But you're going to be there with like-minded people. Like, yeah. I know we haven't gone to a resort yet, but I feel like I'd be more open to going now because it's like everyone's there for the same reasons, and
yeah,
they just want to go to a relaxing, safe place
where they can be naked and expose their bodies to the sun and be free to be themselves. And that's like, to me, that's really cool. Yeah. I love it because it shows that naturism, isn't just about nudity. It's about trust. And sometimes that trust takes time to grow, and it really can't be rushed.
Yeah. It takes time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everyone's different, so it might take longer for some. But I feel like a not so good way to bring it up is be like, we should go on like a nude hike when you haven't even talked about it before.
So don't just spur it on people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't that's a good tip. Don't just surprise your significant other with like, hey, we're going to a resort, or hey, we're going on this hike, and that it's like a nude hike or a nude, swimming hole, and you surprise your spouse or significant other. That's not going to be a good first impression because they're going to be caught off guard, and that's going to make you be defensive. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you'll shut down and not be open to having that experience. When if the spouse had initially just been open and navigated their spouse being upset with them or being misunderstood, at least that seed was planted and can grow, and the significant other has time to process this if they need a couple days or months or maybe a year.
Yeah.
It takes time.
Like me.
Well, people don't like their bodies. People don't like.
Yeah.
They don't like seeing themselves naked.
No.
And
even, I feel like I can speak for some women, but it's like, we'll get dressed and get ready for the day, and we still look in the mirror and we're like, I still don't like what I see. Like,
yeah.
And that's just really sad, It's like, we should think that we're pretty and
yeah,
feel confident and feel free, and
because you are beautiful.
yeah.
It doesn't matter your body type or weight. It's you. It doesn't change you. You're still the person.
Yeah, I heard something recently too, because I always nitpick my body, and that's part of the reason why I thought I couldn't do this.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard someone recently say, and it's like, say this to yourself, that like, I don't need to lose weight to feel beautiful.
Yep. You're perfect just the way you are.
Yeah, and it's like, say that to yourself nicely and kindly, and it'll do wonders.
I love
really.
that. Wow. Yeah, you have to rewire your brain. You have a whole lifetime of not liking yourself and nitpicking.
Mm-hmm.
And to reverse that, it's not going to happen overnight.
No.
And that
takes years.
Yeah. To unlearn, yeah. It takes years to rewire your brain. And going on these different experiences of going naked hiking, sitting out in the sun in our yard, being naked around the house, and really being open to how much discomfort can I experience and regrow through it. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to face yourself.
Yeah.
And go, why do I think this way?
Why do I feel this way?
Yeah, why do I feel this way? Why does seeing myself naked or seeing other people naked make me...
Trigger you?
Yeah, trigger me or make you react this way. And you have to question, where is that pattern coming from?
Yeah.
And I don't want our kids growing up with the same body issues that you and I grew up with as kids, and same struggles and stuff. Yeah. So I think it's really cool that our kids know the correct body terms: penis, vagina. Mm-hmm. They know what a man looks like, what a woman looks like, and they know that bodies change, and that's super healthy. And it makes me happy that they're comfortable and confident in their own skin.
Yeah. Me too. Well, no, and like, pretty much, I feel like since all of this has gone down, and I mean, since we moved here, and you've been on your healing journey, and I feel like this was part of it, and it still is, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I was seeing you like reap the benefits from going hiking nude and sitting in the sun nude, and I was like, I think there's actually there's something to this. Mm-hmm. And so it like gave me permission to like do that myself and in a safe place.
Well, thank you for not shutting down and for not just writing me off.
Well, I did at first.
Yeah, it took time. It took time. Yeah, thank you. I love being on this journey with you, and it's been really cool and awesome to watch you grow and flourish and really become, unburdened by people's opinion. You're a badass, and I'm so blessed to have you as my wife.
I couldn't agree more. Right back at you. Yeah, I was just going to say too, like, because I was so resistant to it. Like, I just couldn't even like fathom even walking around the house naked. But it's, you know, as I got those like chances to be free, and then realizing that it's just a body and we all have a body. But basically, after a year, it was like my heart was on board, but my mind wasn't.
It was still resistant.
Right. And so it's interesting because, you know, it's like it kind of goes back to your childhood and what you were taught and what was acceptable and what wasn't. So, yeah. Sometimes if there's that barrier there's more underneath the surface that you need to look at and work on, like I have.
Yeah, and I think that process never stops. I think with each layer that you go deeper and dig into yourself and your healing journey, there's always more. You're going to level up and keep going and, I need to work on this now.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And for me, naturism has become part of my like health journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hear my kiddos.
But yeah, that's what got me on board.
Yeah.
Was seeing you, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to be open and grow with you. Like, you're my husband. Like,
yeah.
We're growing together and learning together. So it's been pretty fun. And
all right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Olivia. I love you. This is an awesome journey, and this is going to be a badass episode, so thank you. So today, you got to hear my wife's side of the story, from the first shocking conversation to her first naked hike, and finally her advice for other couples. And honestly, I keep coming back to this. Everything happened in the order it needed to. We both had to grow into this space and become the versions of ourselves that could experience naturism together, without judgment. The big themes: openness, trust, baby steps, and grace for each other's timing. If you're listening and you're somewhere on this journey, maybe you're ready and your partner isn't yet, trust that the right conversations happen when both people are ready to hear them. This isn't about forcing anyone to be naked. It's about curiosity, connection, and kindness. And sometimes the trail you walk together becomes the most freeing place of all. Thank you again for listening, and as always, get naked, be free, and be kind. See ya.